Okay, in this video we are going to continue with our assignment here. We're doing the ITS327 assignment 2. We have created our template and downloaded it, and we see that works. And next we're going to work on the About Me or About You page here. And so we're going to start with our personalized template that we created. We're going to save it as a new page called Please About User. And then we're going to add JavaScript here that we begin with copying from the Greg's Gambit About You page, and then we modify it to make it Please About User page. So let's see. Let's start with our previous template. Let's see. First of all, let's look at our website. And we see that this is what our page looks like now, and we're going to add an About Us page. And the About Us page that we're going to add will look like this. It looks like this, and we see that we're able to enter in information here. And ours is going to be similar, except we're going to be asking some different questions. We're going to ask the name, and then we're going to ask for a level of gardening expertise, and then we're going to ask for specific interest. And when all the questions have been answered, then at the bottom it's going to display this message, which inserts the name, the interest, and the level. And until then, it is going to just simply say when the website, or when you're done entering in the information, the website will provide information on all landscaping subjects. So let's get started. We have our in our Lee folder here is where we have our template that we created. And so I'm going to open that using Notepad. And first of all, I'm going to save this, save as, and I'm going to call this Lee About User.html. So now we have this new username here. And I'm going to name of the title page should be Lee's Landscapes, except for it's my name. So about. And I'm going to add a menu, sidebar menu. And let's see. This sidebar menu, I'm going to copy this, has to go into the index page also. So I'm going to open this up again. and add it down here. And let me save this. Let me go back to about user. Now comes the tricky part. We are going to copy the JavaScript from Greg's Gambit's About You. So I'm going to right-click, View Page Source, and I'm going to copy. This is the JavaScript which asks the user for the information. So I'm going to copy that script to script, copy, and I'm going to go back to my About User, and I'm going to paste that up about in the same area. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to Greg's Gambit's, and I'm going to copy inside the div content here. I'm just going to copy div ID content dot div, copy that here, and let me scroll down, and I'm going to paste it, replacing div content to not div, and I'm going to paste. And now I think I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to FTP this down to see if it works. So I'm going to open up FileZilla, and I'm going to go to host ITS327.info, and my username is, and my password is, and connect. And on the right here, I'm going to open my website folder, and I'm going to open my assignments folder, and I'm going to open up Lee, and I'm just going to replace this one and copy down my new file. So let me go over to this one, and let me make this a little smaller, and I'm going to copy this into here, and it says overwrite, yes, and I'm going to copy this into here, and there shouldn't be an overwrite problem there. And so now I can go back to my website, which is here, and I can refresh, and we see this page appears, and when I click on it, we see that up here it says Richard's Landscapes About You, and this is this, and we can see what this says. And so this is a start. Now all we need to do is change these questions to what we have chosen, or what the assignment says, and then we're going to replace the text that's down here. So, okay, let's go back to the assignment. And the assignment says that we need to ask the user's name, the level of gardening expertise, and specific interest. So let's go to our Word, our notepad, and go up to the functions here, and let's start changing these functions to adapt our needs. So this first one asks the user's name. That's fine, we can leave that there. instead of the username, let's ask for the expertise, and we can say what is your expertise, and let's name this expertise, and let's name this element that displays the results my expertise, and let's copy this and paste it here. And the next one is we don't need to display out avatars, so I'm just going to remove that. And this one is get interest. And let's call it interest. And please enter your interest level. No, I'm sorry. Please enter your interest. And I'm going to take out these. We don't need to say anything. And let's name this my interest. And call this interest. Okay. Get name, expertise, get interest. Okay, so the questions are okay. And then this is going to say get name, enter your name. Hi there, and then it's going to say the name. Take this out. And this one is say get expertise. Enter your expertise. And I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to replace this with expertise. And I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to say enter your interest. And this is going to be get interest. And this is going to say you are interested in. This is my interest. And this is my expertise. And then down below here, let's add a span. ID equals message. And this is where the message will display after the user enters answers each question. Okay, let's begin by typing in our display message function, which we will use to display our message into the message span we just created. So it's function display message. And let's create variables for each of the answers to each of the questions. So let's start with var name equals document get element by ID. Parentheses my name inner HTML, and then var expertise document get element by ID my expertise inner HTML, and then a variable for interest document get element by ID and this one is my interest in HTML. And then let's create a message variable which contains our message. So our MSG, I'll call that. And I'm going to default that to, let's see, when you have completed the form, the website will provide information on all landscaping subjects. Semicolon. And now let's add our if statement that will check to see if all three of these contain something. Then we are ready to display out our full message. So if name equals is greater than nothing, and expertise is greater than nothing, and interest is greater than nothing, then set the message to, and let me see, I'm going to go back to our assignment and copy this section here, copy, and I'm going to paste it right in here. Let's see, I'm going to close. This is the end of the function here. This is going to close this parentheses. And let's see. I want to replace this with name. And then I want to replace this with interest. Interest. And then I want to replace this with level. Expertise. And then I'm going to end the okay. Smart quotes doesn't help us too much. Doesn't help us too much. Okay, so this looks pretty good. And then, when we're all done setting that message variable, we need to display out the message variable. So into our span, equals message. And so this is our display message, and we want that to execute after each one of these functions is executed. So display message, and I want that to execute here also. And here. Okay, so we've got our three functions. Each time They execute. Display message is called. Display message reads the three answers. If there's something in all three of them, then it displays thank you for your responses. This website will provide information on the subjects. Great. Okay, so let's FTP this down and see if it works. Let's see, the FTP client, it looks like it is disconnected from the server, so I'm going to connect it again. And this. And I'm going to click to my lead folder, and then I'm going to copy the file I just updated. Save it, and then the file I just updated to FTP. Okay. And now that it's updated, I can go back to my website, refresh, and let's try it out. Richard. When you have completed the form, the website will provide information on all landscaping subjects. Let's try to finish this off. I am a novice, and I would like to learn about growing tulips. Look. Thank you, Richard, for your responses. This website will provide information on all landscaping subjects, including growing tulips, as well as all levels, including novice. Well, I think it worked. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.